back, baby.
Popcorn Heroes is back.
That's right. Better than ever.
Better than ever. Better than ever. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
We are Popcorn Heroes. I am Armando. With me, as always, is Pedro.
Hello, hello.
We have been gone for quite a bit.
Yeah, just a bit.
Just a bit. I think a few months there. Winter break. We've been very busy.
We were chilling like villains.
Extremely busy. But we're back. And we're back for season 3, I would assume. Right? Is it season 3 you would call it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe we've been doing this long. We're still going.
Still going, man. Hey. Our 20 fans count on us, okay?
That's right.
They've been thirsting for some new content.
It's okay, guys. We're here for you.
You know, we're here for you guys. You know, you've been dying to hear what we thought about the latest movies that came out. Don't worry. Reviews are coming soon for that.
Bring your friends. Bring your friends.
Yes, bring your friends. Do it like in the 1950s where everybody sat around a radio listening to their favorite show. That's what you should be doing with your family.
With newspapers.
Bring him in, guys. Bring him in. Let's listen to the new Popcorn Heroes episode. So on this episode, since we are in a new year, new us, new everything.
New year, new me.
We're going to talk about our most anticipated movies of this year, 2019.
Yeah.
So
there's a lot of good ones, man. I'm pretty stoked.
It's going to be an exciting year. You know, last year was pretty good for movies.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Yeah. We're bringing you an episode of our top 10 movies of last year.
Yeah.
But for today, we're going to do our most anticipated. This is going to be a big year as much as it was last year. Last year was fucking huge for box office wise. Mm-hmm. This year's going to be, looks like it could be the same.
Yeah. Few surprises last year too. So let's see if there's any surprises this year.
Let's see if we could predict those surprises, Pedro.
Okay.
All right, Pedro, start it off, man. What are the most anticipated movies you have listed?
Okay, well, ones that I'm excited for in no particular order. I just kind of started writing them down as they came to me and a few lists and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I mean, probably the most highly anticipated one right now is Avengers Endgame.
Oh, fuck yeah. That's true.
Yeah. So we got to start off with the big boy.
Yes. You know, what more can you say, man? The last one was amazing.
The conclusion for now.
It is. It wraps up the first, 3 phases of the MCU?
Yeah, man. 10 years.
10 years in the making. Last one ended with such fucking depressing scenario that like you assume like how is it gonna come back this time, you know? Like I was, when we first saw the trailer, I was telling you this movie looks like it's gonna be the leftovers of
the Endgame trailer.
You know what I'm saying? Like that.
It does.
It's if you guys had never seen the leftovers, you know, it's essentially half of the world population is gone. Mm-hmm. So this is how it looks like. This is essentially what it is for the Avengers. You know, half of the population is gone. And how is everybody going to deal and cope with that? Or how they're going to get through it?
Yeah, I really like the sense of dread that this trailer does. Although in Marvel fashion, we know there's going to be comedy in it, as usual.
Yes.
Like the last one was full of comedy, even though it still had its sense of, fuck.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. I'm excited to see how it all ends. Mm-hmm. Who dies, who doesn't. And...
well... if you've been listening to us, you already know who me and Pedro think are gonna die.
Yeah, for sure. they're gonna end the Civil War officially by dying together.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
So
let's see
if they're ballsy enough to do it.
We got our bets on Iron Man and Captain America for sure.
Yes.
All right. Another one I got, Captain Marvel.
Yeah,
will be coming out before it, but
yes. This movie comes out March 8th. Mm-hmm. So you know, if you guys haven't. Looking at the trailers, Captain Marvel looks pretty cool. Yeah. I'm scared of it. I'm not sure how I feel about it.
Right.
I don't know, but it does look like it should be a fun ride, you know?
It'll definitely make its money. It's going to pull the same crowd that watch Wonder Woman, obviously.
Hopefully, that's the hope.
Right.
That's the hope.
But this is Marvel's first
female
MCU.
movie.
Technically, they had Elektra, but we don't talk about Elektra.
That's way before the MCU ever existed.
Yeah. So hopefully this one's really good.
I hope so. I mean, it looks like it could be, you know.
I got a funny theory about that one.
What's up?
The cat's gonna be a Skrull.
Yeah, that cat's it's too prominent in their marketing right now. There's like, why the fuck is a cat that relevant?
Yeah, cat's gonna be the scroll and take out Sam Jackson's eye. So spoiler alert if we're right, and yeah,
If not,
if
it
not,
was a good
fuck
one.
it. All right. Shit. A lot of these are gonna be Disney movies, by the way.
Dude, fuck.
I'm looking at the list right now that I made.
Okay.
Toy Story 4.
All right.
What are your thoughts on that one? I'm super excited.
I'm excited for the fact being it's a Pixar movie. And
Right.
it's Toy Story.
And it's Toy Story.
And they're back.
I mean, we literally grew up with these movies.
Yeah, essentially. But I'm still afraid that it might not be good.
Yeah, because 3 did have the perfect
It was
ending.
I don't know why they will want to come back to it.
Yeah.
A franchise that they wrapped up so
it's
beautifully.
because 3 was like the passing of the baton.
Yeah, essentially.
Ending, which
Yeah.
should be it.
Essentially.
But it,
I don't know. Like why now? Why do this again? Why go through that? Like you could have, I don't know, there could have been another movie you could have done a sequel to, or if you really wanted to, you know?
yeah.
Or just fucking do a new property like they have been doing, you know? I don't know. It feels forced to me.
You're probably right.
And I hope that it doesn't play out that way.
Yeah. Yeah, it just seems like it's just going to be Woody's adventure. Like everyone had their ending except him. He didn't really have a very, very happy ending.
In what sense?
Because he was, they had set up him and Bo Peep for the first 2 movies.
Oh, okay.
And then they
she
had her missing in
disappeared.
the third. So I don't know. You're right. It's for money, obviously.
Yeah, of course. Everything's profit driven.
Well, we'll see how it goes. The cameos are going to be interesting. You got Key and Peele
yeah.
that are going to add some what is it? Like breaking the fourth wall type jokes. Like they're going to go a little bit on the Deadpool route, I feel.
Probably.
They're going to make fun of themselves, like the how ludicrous the idea of the movies are. I got a feeling they're going to go that route with them.
Well, the trailer was like that,
Yeah.
Well, and this movie comes out June 21st. So
Yeah, smack
In the
dab in
summer.
the. I mean, it's going to make a ungodly amount of money, and then they have the Toy Story Land at Disney.
if it's
so
good,
Dude,
it's gonna make money.
I was just gonna say, it doesn't matter
You
how
don't think
good or
so?
bad it is. It doesn't matter what the Rotten Tomato score or anything is. That shit could be rotten as fuck, but people are still gonna watch it because kids are gonna want to watch it. I'm still gonna want to watch it even if it gets a bad review, honestly.
Yeah, I'm
just to
gonna
see
watch
how
it.
bad. I'm like, how can you fuck this up?
Yeah, I want to
So-
see it.
But it'll be good. How good is the question, I believe.
Yes.
I got Lion King, the live action, sort of, but not really live action. Lion King
Comes out June 19.
by Jean Favreau.
So
I don't know why I gave him that accent. John Favreau. There's nothing French about him.
So like you said, it's not really live action. It's just CG. It's realistic CG animals. In the vein of like Jungle Book. I feel like The Lion King was one of those movies that you didn't really need to turn into live action.
To be honest, all of them don't really need to be.
Yeah, for sure. But I understand the other. Why would you go for the other ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like, just this is not one of my most anticipated movies. Of course.
Okay.
Well, Dumbo's coming out soon.
Yeah. There you go. I have Dumbo on the list as well.
Dumbo comes out March 29.
Those movies are more out of curiosity rather than anticipation.
Yeah.
It's like, can they
Dumbo's
pull it off?
more a curiosity for sure.
Because John Favreau, who's doing Lion King now, he did Jungle Book, and we thought Jungle Book was a really good movie.
Yeah,
right?
Jungle Book was good. I enjoyed it.
I really enjoyed it.
But again, like,
Will it be remembered down the line? Not really.
no. But it's like you were saying, this is essentially a CGI movie.
Yeah.
So what? There's nothing about it that's live action. What is it? No, nothing. Unless you wanted to do it's actually live action.
You know what the right term is? They shouldn't be using live action. They should say hyper real.
Okay.
That's a better term for it because they're trying to make them look like real,
Yeah.
all real animals.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, unless you wanted to go the live action route of actually making it with people, I'm not saying like the animals are real, but just the characters themselves just could have been life, like actual people.
Yeah.
And you could have made the story about a king somewhere, or like a fucking Hamlet. Essentially, that's what Lion King is, right? Hamlet.
It is.
Just fucking make a Disney version of Hamlet. You know?
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
it's I mean that's gonna be kind of weird because it's pretty fucking violent. But then again, all of these stories are violent. It is a Shakespearean story.
So I mean, I I'm gonna watch it because it's Lion King, and I would love to see what they did or if they did anything different. But The Lion King itself is such a great movie.
Yeah.
That I don't want to fucking see it with just real CG animals.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
I don't see the sense of that. I think Lion King was one of those properties you didn't have to touch it
Right.
because there's nothing about it you could make it live action.
Yeah.
You can't make it with real animals. That's the most live action you could have done to that
Right,
movie.
but they're obviously not gonna do
That's
that.
not gonna happen. You know.
I'm curious
So,
about it more than anticipated.
It's like all the other movies I understand it. Like Dumbo, I understand it.
Okay.
Du-
Well,
Dumbo.
while we're on there, I have that one on the list. So what do you
Yeah.
think about Dumbo then compared to this?
Dumbo looks dark,
Yes.
but the Dumbo story is dark, essentially,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. I mean, it's always been
I don't
sad
remember
as,
dark that much.
It's
I
always
mean, Dumbo that
been
much.
sad as fuck. Like even my wife, she actually can't stand watching Dumbo because it makes her depressed. Like really depressed. Like she just feels like
Yeah.
shit for the rest of the day because of how like fucked up the movie is.
It's really fucked up.
So just imagine Tim Burton's little spin on it. And yeah, Tim Burton to me has been hit and miss lately.
Yeah.
But I don't know. This one feels like it's right up his alley, you know? Because
Yeah.
I really didn't like his Alice movies, man.
No, his Alice movies sucked.
Man.
They were bad.
I wasn't liking them.
I mean, I don't think he did the sequel to it. I know he did the first one.
I think he did the second one, man.
Yeah. I'll look it up.
Yeah.
But-
I didn't see the sequel. That's how much I didn't like the first one.
I didn't see the sequel either. But the Dumbo movie it has a lot of good actors in it.
Yeah, all of Tim Burton's regulars. Like
Yeah.
you got Danny DeVito, who was with him for Batman Returns, and you
Batman
got
Returns.
Michael Keaton.
You got Michael Keaton
Yeah, coming back.
coming back. You also have what's his name? Colin Farrell.
Yeah, but I don't know if Colin Farrell's a Tim Burton regular. But
No,
but
he's
yeah.
not a Tim Burton regular, but he is in this movie,
Yeah.
and you know, I like seeing him now. Before, you know, I felt like he was a little bit overrated.
Yeah, but now you don't see him anymore. So now he's
like,
underrated.
I'm excited to see him in shit now.
You're like,
you know,
oh, Colin Farrell's in it. I got you.
because I feel like he's
He kind of got almost blacklisted for a while.
yeah,
I feel.
he kind of he was remember he was an alcoholic.
Yeah,
So he probably did fucking crazy shit.
he probably
and,
headbutted some producer, and that was the end of
nobody
it.
trusted him and whatever. So he was kind of kicked out of the loop essentially, but he came back up now through the indie ways, and and now he's back to doing more big budget shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I am excited. I like seeing he's a great actor, so I like seeing him do shit. So the chance,
Got you.
the fact that he has a chance to do something better now is pretty cool. And back to our Alice in Wonderland, the sequel was not directed by him. It was directed by somebody named James Bobbin.
Well,
Yeah. And then talking about live action, we have Aladdin.
yeah, I was actually just gonna bring that one up. I'm like, now that we're on that topic, let's just keep on going. Yeah, Aladdin. I mean, the teaser looked like it's hitting the right points,
Yeah.
but it doesn't show anything. You know,
It doesn't feel magical in a sense.
I mean, it's too early to tell.
Because when he was in the cave, I expected it to be, in the
Cave of Wonder.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be massive, It didn't really seem that massive.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. And then it has Guy Ritchie directing it.
Guy Ritchie's directing it?
Yeah, so I'm just kind of like...
oh, this movie's gonna suck.
So I'm like...
nah, man. I didn't know that at first.
I'm just like...
No. Hell no. Nah, this movie's gonna suck. I'm calling it right now. This movie's gonna suck. It's Guy Ritchie, dude. Guy Ritchie hasn't done a good movie in like a millennia.
Nah, he hasn't done shit.
Since like... I think we talked about this before. Rock and Roller was probably his last really good movie.
Probably, man.
Because I didn't like his Sherlock movies. I didn't like, what was it? The fucking King Arthur.
King Arthur. Nah, King Arthur was one of those movies where you just watch it and you're like, okay,
Yeah.
it's not bad.
No, I did not like that movie at all. I went, what a waste of fucking 2 hours. But anyways.
Yeah, so he's directing it, and I don't think he was maybe the right fit for this type of movie.
No, not at all. God, how random. Guy Ritchie.
I don't know, man. It's just I don't. When I think mystic and magic, I don't think Guy Ritchie.
No, not at all.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely not.
Did you enjoy The Man from U.N.C.L.E.?
I didn't see that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the last movie he did direct before King Arthur.
No, I didn't see that one. I heard it was okay.
It wasn't bad.
It's all right.
It was all right. But still, like him directing Alice in Wonderland, it's kind of like, why?
I remove Aladdin
Why?
from my list of anticipated just because you told me Guy Ritchie's attached to it. Fuck no.
I don't know, man.
Nah.
I don't know, man.
Nah.
That one comes out May 24th.
So, they had the, what are the promotional photos where you kind of showed the cast. The cast looks great, but then you look at Will Smith, and they're saying that they're gonna turn him blue like Genie. I kind of like the way he looked normally. Now they're gonna add him blue. I don't know how that's gonna look.
I don't think I think when he's in his astral form, when he comes out of the lamp, maybe he'll be blue and whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, they confirmed he is gonna be blue in the movie.
Yeah,
what we saw, the photos, was him free, or at least how he's gonna look when he is free.
Yeah, wait. What do you mean when he's free? Like when Aladdin lets him free, or when he's just out hanging out with Aladdin?
When he's 100% free at the end of the movie.
Really?
Yeah, he's not gonna be blue anymore.
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I could have sworn the him being blue is essentially coming out of the lamp, and he's blue.
I mean, I might be wrong, but
what's going on here? Whatever. Yeah. And then when he's out and about with Aladdin, he'll be just a fucking regular human. I don't know if he's blue throughout the movie. I think that's a bad move.
Yeah, for sure.
Him being blue is great. Is a great throwback to the cartoons and whatever, but not continue like being within the movie blue throughout the whole movie. I don't know, dude. I think it's a lot of wasted time on the CG. And what for?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But
Guy Ritchie's directing it.
Yeah, I mean,
it looks weird.
You got me on that Guy Ritchie shit, dude. Fuck this movie.
I don't know.
I mean, I'll still watch it.
I'm gonna watch it because
of the
Aladdin.
power of AMC.
Yeah, A-list, baby.
A-list, baby.
Yeah, if you guys don't have that one, definitely get it. $20 a month, 3 movies a week. One more.
Quick
do you want?
update. We are not sponsored.
We're not sponsored, but please sponsor us.
But yeah, please sponsor us. We said fuck Movie Pass with a capital F.
Damn, Movie Pass was really fucking shitty, dude.
Yeah.
That service was so good for like a good 6 months.
Yeah, it was fantastic. I mean, we made our money's worth more than once.
Yeah, we did the math.
We're not complaining about when it was in its height.
We're
just complaining about when they started.
Downfall.
Yeah, their panic.
It was so bad, dude.
In their panic, you couldn't even use it, which was what they wanted. They wanted people to not use it.
Yeah, that's exactly what they wanted. So we paid for the year for Movie Pass, and our year, service subscription was for a whole year of unlimited movies.
Yeah,
and then they started restricting us, and then they started not showing the movies that we wanted to see, and then you could only go see one movie, an indie movie, at 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, why the fuck am I gonna watch that movie at 10 o'clock in the morning? I don't want to see it.
Right.
And
or noon on a work day, and it's like, I'm not gonna spend my lunch break, my 1 hour lunch break to watch half a movie.
So it comes down to why the fuck? Why waste your time? We canceled it, and we did a smart play of going to A-list.
AMC A-list.
So if you don't have it, kids, you should go get it.
Yeah.
It's 10 out of 10 right now. I have no problems yet.
It's probably even an 11, to be honest.
And the good thing about it is that you get to watch IMAX, Dolby, 3D, all that crap for $20 a month.
Yeah. All right, now that we're done with our AMC A-list,
please sponsor us.
Yeah, please sponsor us. Commercial over. Now, moving on. Let me see where I'm gonna go to. Us.
So sophomore movie,
the Jordan Peele movie,
the sophomore movie attempt he has to see if he has it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna be great. Will it be as great as Get Out? No.
Well, the thing is, what made Get Out so great was that it was out of nowhere.
Yeah, it was definitely
nobody
a surprise.
Expected it to be that good. Nobody even thought it was going to be that good. So it blindsided everybody.
Yeah,
and it blew up.
For this one, people are gonna be.
So now there's expectations here.
Yeah,
and that's fucking hard.
I wish him the best of luck because after this, he's got Twilight Zone, the show coming out this year, I believe. Maybe near the end or something like that.
I'm not sure.
Unfortunately, it'll be the CBS
All Access.
I mean, whatever. But if it's great, it's great. But yeah, I'm super excited for this one though. Us, it just looks. And you know what? After I saw the trailer, I got 5 on it on my head for days, dude. I could not leave that. I got 5. I was like, oh my god.
I'm scared for it, dude.
But you're more scared than you're excited? I'm more excited than I am scared.
I don't know, dude. I'm scared for it because I want him to be successful. I want him to continue his success. But there's gonna be so much heavy heavy expectation on this movie.
Yeah.
And if he can't fucking reach like even an ounce of that expectation, I feel like people are gonna be like, we knew it. He's a hack. Yeah, he's just one of these people who has one of those
kind of like
first time thing, first timer's luck or whatever.
So out of the top of my head, what you just described is kind of like Blomkamp, what they did with him.
Yeah.
Because it was like, whoa, District 9.
District 9 was so good.
And then they had Elysium and everyone's like, And then you had Chappie and that was it.
And then just kept going, and he's gone.
Yeah. I have more faith in him though than...
I felt like
Jordan Peele, I'm sure...
I feel like
he'll be fine.
I feel like Blomkamp could have had his resurrection if he would have done the Aliens movie he wanted to do.
Yeah,
and I think if he would have done that, he would have fucking come back with a vengeance.
We definitely hold a really big grudge for that Alien movie that should have been.
Yeah, as of now, he's a goner, dude. Like, what is he doing?
Yeah.
He's not doing shit, to be honest.
But Jordan Peele will make it. I'm sure it'll be good. This movie won't be as good as his first, but it will still be a good movie.
I hope so, man. I hope it's something, we could, say like, oh, he does have it. And I think he does. He's done, like, his fucking comedy show was so good. Key and Peele was fucking great.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So I don't know, like, I do hope that he could be, in the twilight of it all.
All right. Moving on, we got Shazam, the other Captain Marvel.
That shit looks good though.
The male Captain Marvel, essentially, and they're both coming out right back to back almost. Dude. It's gonna be interesting.
So essentially, Shazam comes out April 5th.
Yeah,
and Captain Marvel comes out in March 3rd.
Yeah, so Captain Marvel's gonna get a good get a good leg up on it.
But that movie looks good though.
You know what?
I'm excited about that movie.
It does. It does.
I'm excited about it.
It does because it feels different.
It does,
and
man.
It should.
It does
because this movie, the story of Shazam is essentially the movie Big.
Yeah.
With Tom Hanks, but as a superhero.
Exactly. Big as a superhero.
Tim going into 7-Eleven asking for the most premium beers because he doesn't know. It'll be fun. It'll be fun.
It looks like it's gonna be a funny movie. But who's the villain?
Oh my God, Mark Strong. He's Dr. Silva, I believe, something like that. Yeah, he's pretty much the one after the Shazam power, and he kind of, in the comics, more depending on the story, he kind of like accidentally brings out Black Adam as well, that type of stuff. So this is all a setup. I mean, he is the main villain for Shazam, though. This villain, this doctor guy, I think it's Dr. Silva. That's gonna bother me now, but and he's got a great actor, Mark Strong. I think he's fucking
Mark
awesome.
Strong is fucking fantastic. He was the best Sinestro ever.
He's gonna be another. I was just gonna say he's gonna be another DC villain.
But he was so good at Sinestro.
He was. It's unfortunate that movie sucked balls, was terrible. But yeah. I'm excited for it.
So you think the end credit scene is gonna be
a Black Adam setup without a doubt in my mind, without a doubt.
The Rock is finally gonna come out as Black Adam.
Yeah, for sure. If it doesn't happen by the end of the movie,
no, I think it's an after credit.
It'll absolutely be an after credits. And we all know DC's slowly but surely writing the ship.
Well, they're focusing on their standalone movies.
Yes,
none of them do. They have mentions in them.
Yes,
of
but
like
they're
connectivity, but they're not fucking forcing down your throat the connectivity.
Which is how we always said.
Yes,
actually, you said it first. You said they should just stand alone it and call it a fucking day.
Yeah, but what I wanted them to do is just. Literally standalone stories, because these are still quote unquote connected.
Yes, you're right. Piggybacking off of that, Joker, Joaquin Phoenix Joker.
So I love Joaquin Phoenix.
Anticipated for damn sure.
Let's see what they do with that.
Yeah, any person that takes the Joker mantle is watched all the time. Of course, Jared Leto didn't get enough. In my opinion, he didn't even get enough screen time to show.
But the way they were going for his portrayal of Joker was really stupid. I think his Joker portrayal would have been good if it was a Batman Beyond.
Okay. You know what?
Crazy, wacky, tattoos, whatever. That would have been perfect for a Batman Beyond.
That's actually pretty good. Yeah.
And in a sense of a Batman Beyond, I'm like, fuck, that would have worked.
Yeah. You know what?
Because it's the future. The future's weird. We don't know how the future's going to be. So if they make it weird, a weird Joker is fucking perfect.
I agree with that.
But in the quote unquote realism they were going after, he didn't really seem that real. You know, I felt like the Dark Knight was more real. You know, Heath Ledger's portrayal was more real.
Yeah. Hell
course,
yeah. I mean, that's the gold standard.
Yeah,
except for Mark Hamill, my personal favorite.
But still, like that Joker itself kind of had like quote unquote realism to it. In a sense, you know, this was just very jokey.
Yeah,
I don't know. There was something missing.
Joaquin Phoenix is so fucking method that you know
that he's gonna go crazy.
You know he's gonna knock this out of the park.
Yeah, dude.
In his own way. In his own way.
And I think that's what, when you choose a strong actor like that to do an iconic character, they bring their own shit to it. You know.
Yeah.
And they make it fucking good. You know, like think about Heath Ledger. Heath Ledger, you know.
I mean, some would say that's the role that killed him.
Yes, and you know, a lot of
like he put his all into it.
He did put his all into it, and a lot of people, you know, never thought of him being as a strong, iconic actor.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the Dark Knight really cemented him in that sense of like, yeah, he could fucking do crazy shit, you know, and him doing that, he made it his own. He's such a strong actor that he made that role his own. Nobody compared him ever to, you know, Jack Nicholson.
It's true. And if they did, it was very
who was better, essentially.
Yeah, pretty much. It wasn't really a comparison. It's more kind of just like, wow, he's really out there. Yeah, for sure.
So when you bring iconic actors like that to make their own twist in the role, they make it their own. And, you know, clearly Heath Ledger did his own. And now we're going to see Joaquin Phoenix do his own. And I think he's going to fucking knock it out of the park.
All right.
Such a great actor, dude.
Yeah, I'm super excited for it. And, my personal, really excited, anticipated film, Godzilla King of Monsters. Dude, I have a soft spot.
More to say to me.
I know we always talked about this, that you're like, I'll watch it. But
I'll watch it. I'm not
dude, I'm a sucker for this shit, man.
It comes out May 31st.
I can't fucking wait for the new Godzilla.
It has Millie Bobby Brown, which I'm curious to see if... All right, so you know...
She's going to be the one that's going to befriend Godzilla in a weird way.
For sure, yeah.
In a weird... Yeah.
You know, the kids always befriend the fucking monsters. But this is the type of movie of like, is her star power enough outside of...
We'll find out. I mean,
so this movie is that type of movie to see if that's true or not. If she has a star
it'll
power.
Work. Finn Wolfhard, which is another Stranger Things kid. I mean, he was in It, and look at him. His star
crazy,
power.
Dude.
Yeah.
It was so good. That's one of my anticipated movies.
Yeah. I was actually gonna piggyback it off of that, but really quickly to close off the Godzilla.
Talk about Godzilla, dude. That's all on you, and I have nothing to say about that.
Yeah, man. It's got Godzilla. It's got Mothra. It's got Rodan, King Ghidorah. Like, I was raised off of these movies. I got the fucking VHSs collecting dust somewhere in one of these boxes. Like, that was my shit.
Yeah.
And finally seeing a movie where they're all in it, because you know. We got our shitty 1998 Godzilla, which, you know, I liked it as a kid, sure, because it was anything Godzilla. But then you got another one that was just Godzilla and no-named kaijus that he fought.
Yeah.
Like, they called them, like Muta or whatever. They gave him, like, generic names. So I didn't see my classic villains. And you're seeing them here. I can't fucking wait. So, and they're already leaking the looks, you know, of it with the action figures. I'm super stoked for this. So, yeah, very biased, very excited for this one.
Yeah. I'm going to watch it. The CG looks pretty good.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely going to watch that shit in Dolby.
Yes. This one's definitely this one's definitely going to be one for that.
Damn.
And
that Dolby shit is so good.
This will be piggybacking off of this will be the King Kong one, but you know, we'll see how that goes.
What, King Kong comes out this year?
No, not this year.
Oh, okay.
But I mean off of this sequel, the next sequel will be Godzilla versus King Kong. But that won't be for maybe another year or two or three.
If this movie's a hit,
this one will be a hit, but will it be whatchamacallit? Critically, will it be a critical hit?
I mean, money talks. You know?
That kind of sounds weird when I say critical hit. Will it be good with the critics? Is what I really mean.
Yeah, but again, money talks. Look at Suicide Squad. Critics bashed that movie, but you know what?
This is true.
They made money.
They fucking destroyed that movie.
And an Oscar.
The people loved it, but mainly because everyone liked Harley's look.
It comes out May 31st, so I think it's a perfect time for that type of movie. Mm-hmm. Any movie before it is Aladdin, May 24.
And
after it is Dark Phoenix.
Oh God. I mean, we can talk
Secret
about
Life
that.
of Pets.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
That's after it. So I think it has a good week.
It'll
maybe
be
two.
fine.
It'll be fine. It'll make money.
I mean, since you already mentioned one, Dark Phoenix.
I'm not looking forward to that
Me
trash
neither.
wreck.
We could just end it right there.
Yes. Don't watch it, kids.
And to loop into that one, New Mutants.
Well, I read an article today that New Mutants, it's so bad
Oh God.
that they're reshooting it,
Oh.
and it might be a Hulu release.
Oh my God. Woo. So there goes that.
Yeah, that movie's trash.
All right.
Both of these movies are trash.
So that's just their final nails in the coffin of Fox's properties until Marvel absorbs them.
Yeah, I mean, I think Disney absorbs Fox sometime in the summer.
Something like that.
So, I mean,
It's on its last legs.
Disney is essentially like, I don't think they're filming anything right now, Fox, or they're just in post-production of anything that was filmed. And it's the reason why they want to drop Dark Phoenix, because
Yeah, you have
fuck
to.
it. Let's just make some money out of
you
it.
spent the money to make it. You might as well make any pennies you
Might as
can
well.
off of it. Yeah.
And New Mutants is so bad, and it has been so bad.
Ugh.
It's been plagued from fucking ever how bad that movie is.
Yeah.
So you might as well like, hey, let's film some reshoots and just drop it in a Hulu.
Yeah.
And you know, whatever. We'll make our subscribers happy to have a fucking theatrical release instead of being theatrical being on on Hulu.
Right.
Fuck it. But both movies are gonna be trash.
All right. Going back to It, Chapter
Ooh,
2.
Man, I'm so excited for it.
Me
Dude.
too.
Dude, this movie has so many big actors. It comes out, I'll tell you right now, it comes out September 6th, right?
Yeah.
It has James McAvoy,
Ooh.
Jessica Chastain,
Yeah.
Bill Hader.
Damn, great cast.
Dude, I'm gonna look up the other people.
And the kids in the first part were fantastic.
Dude, they made that movie, man.
They did make that movie. There were so many comparisons to Stranger Things, but I mean, they held their fucking own.
Yeah, they held their entire own, and it's one of those things where when you have a kid actors and they're good and could carry a movie, it's
Yeah.
like essentially like Stranger Things.
I actually
It's
get
like-
really excited when I watch a movie and the kid actors are fantastic. I'm like,
Yes.
I am so, because there's so many times where the kid's like, you're the weakest part of the movie, but
yeah, but no, dude, they're fucking they kill it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And they were killing it in this and
Yeah.
in the past
Yeah,
movie,
yeah.
and
So-
now they're bringing them, and now you have all these great actors coming back, coming to play their older versions of them. So, fuck,
Yeah.
hell yeah, dude! I'm so excited. Dude.
And they came back for scenes, I guess scenes to like tie the bridge between the two movies, because they're coming back really quickly.
Oh, so it's like flashbacks in a sense.
Probably, yes. Flashbacks
Yeah.
or whatever, just to kind of show. But they all filmed, because I follow some of them, because one of them's from Stranger Things.
Yeah.
He pretty much said that they finished filming his scenes for It Chapter 2. And I'm like,
So fucking good.
it's going to be great,
man.
dude. I can't fucking
I'm
wait.
So
and
excited
what's
about
his face?
this.
Skarsgård, Bill, right?
Yeah, Bill Skarsgård.
Oh my God. He's amazing. as the
He's a
clown.
great
As
Pennywise, dude.
Pennywise, fantastic.
So good, man. He did so good in the first movie that like I'm
Yeah.
excited to see him again and see how. Because remember, he was acting this way in front of kids.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
his scariness were portrayed through the kid's eyes, right? So how is he gonna bring it against the adults? You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like that's your true test of to see how scary you fucking could be.
it'll work.
Like, because you're playing against kids, and kids, could portray that fear emotion, especially if you're weird. They're gonna get scared of you. But how hard are they gonna bring it when it comes to the adults?
You mean him upping the scares?
How,
Okay.
how is he gonna up this shit? You know what I'm saying? Like,
for damn.
how is he going to scare the adults? And
Yeah.
I'm excited to see that.
No, for damn sure. Again, in no particular order, Detective Pikachu. How you feeling about that one?
I'm looking forward to that movie more than I am looking forward to fucking Toy Story.
Wow, that's
And it's funny because both of those trailers came out on the same day.
Damn, you're right.
So
But you know what? The Toy Story trailer was the Spork one.
It was Spork. It was so
the
bad.
Spork one was shitty.
But even the Key and Peele one that came after it
wasn't as hyped.
wasn't as strong either.
You know what it was though? You got your nostalgia goggles on just to see the
Oh,
live
fuck
action.
dude. Yeah, naturally, dude. But in the same sense, Toy Story is a nostalgia.
You know what? You got me on that. Touche.
So it's like-
I do got my nostalgia goggles for Toy Story.
But both of these properties are very nostalgic. But which one could bring it better?
Yeah.
And the first trailer is your first impression to a movie, right? Of course, it's gonna be a teaser. For Toy Story, it has to be, right? Because you don't want to spoil anything in the story, or you don't want to show people that much of the story in a sense. But fucking Detective Pikachu came out strong, dude.
It did.
I'm looking at that trailer and I'm like, fuck, dude, this movie has a potential to be such a great movie.
And you know what? I liked how Ryan Reynolds still added his personality to Detective Pikachu.
Yeah.
Like the witty, sharp comebacks and the humor, like that he's putting into Pikachu. It's like, yeah, dude, this is great. Because that way you get the Deadpool crowd.
Yeah.
Because everyone's gonna want that witty humor, even if it is gonna be more kid friendly. Obviously, and I'm excited for it. I actually love the looks of most of the Pokemon they showed,
and it looks really good.
Yeah,
and the CG looks really good.
It does.
And the world looks really good. So I'm just like, fuck, dude, they brought it, man. And could this be the very first video game movie that's actually good?
I actually just read an article earlier today that they were saying that there was so much anticipation for the Detective Pikachu movie that they're already planning an actual Pokemon movie based off of Red and Blue.
Fuck.
Yeah. They said the anticipation is so high that it's getting in the works. Like they're starting to crank the gears for it because they're like, people want this.
That's scary though.
It is scary. It is. Because
what if, all right, everybody's is anticipating it because it was so strong showing, right? Of the
it was
first
so
trailer.
surprising.
And it looked great. Yeah, I don't think anybody thought it was going to look that good. But nobody knows if the movie's gonna be good.
Right.
It looks good. How many fucking back to Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad looked fucking great.
Yeah, it had the look down. It still does have the look down.
And the trailer and the movie was terrible.
Yeah.
So
in our opinions.
Yeah, I think in the majority of people's opinions, that movie sucked.
Yeah, it's true.
You know what I'm saying? Except for Mike, because he's on Will Smith's dick.
Yeah, and he loves the album. And it's like the album has not the movie, but okay.
But it's I wouldn't be thinking of sequels and all this shit if the first movie hasn't come out yet and there's no reception for it yet, or build up the hype, but don't be planning something if this movie fails and you drop another one and it's just like, why waste your time? Let's wait if people actually really like the movie and enjoy the whatever it's in the movie, and then after that you can fucking add to it, expand the world of the Pokemon world. But it looks good, dude. And
it does.
I'm really excited about it. Again, like I told you, I'm more excited about that movie than I am about Toy Story.
Hell yeah.
Like I don't know. I think Toy Story should have came out with a stronger trailer in a sense, but whatever. Detective Pikachu comes out May 10, and
that's a good time for it. It's a competitive time for it, but it'll get its views.
It's a double-edged sword in a sense because Avengers comes out April 26th, which I think is like a week or two before Detective Pikachu.
Depending on how good Avengers is, people are gonna watch that multiple times, like they did Infinity.
Yeah, dude, a lot of people watch that shit.
So
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know. Is it?
Yeah.
Unproven franchises like this, right? Detective Pikachu should have never come out in the summer.
No. Absolutely. August,
yeah.
August.
Perfect time.
August is a perfect time.
Right before school.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Sometimes it needed to be August. I don't know what they were thinking.
Sometimes studios feel or want their movies to be blockbusters, and in the end, your fucking movie is not, dude.
If you hit the end of summer, you still get the kids out of school crowd.
And there's nobody, all right, before we continue this conversation, I'm going to look at the August dates, right? Let's see here. August. Shit.
You're trying to see if there's anything that can compete against it?
You know what, man? It should have come out in August.
It should have come out in August. Because as soon as I heard you go, I'm like, exactly.
There's not a lot of fucking movies coming out in August.
Fucking exactly.
They're idiots, dude. Fucking idiots.
Well, since we're on blockbusters, Spider-Man, Far From Home.
That first trailer, dude?
Yes.
Oh my God, it looks so good.
It really does.
And Mysterio, man?
Yeah. He has a kind of, because he's trying to be a superhero, right? I mean, we all have our theories about that, but it just looks cheesy. And he looks Roman, too, because that's where they are. But it just feels right. It feels right.
It's on point, man.
Yeah.
And
the elementals look great.
Yeah.
I think, I'm always hating on Marvel's CG because they always drop the ball, but the elementals look great.
Yeah, they look fine. What makes me more excited about this movie is that I've always wanted to see Mysterio in live action.
Yes.
Mysterio has been one of those characters I'm like, fuck, dude, they need to make this shit happen.
Yeah.
It's like Mysterio and Vulture were the two biggest ones that I'm like, I need to see this shit live action. And we fucking got him.
Yeah, and we got him good because Vulture looks like shit in the comics.
Yeah.
But he looked amazing as Keaton.
Yo,
the whole look was great.
Michael Keaton brought that shit though,
yeah.
dude.
And you have no doubt that Gyllenhaal's going to bring it with this one.
Yeah. Gyllenhaal's such a fucking great actor too.
Yeah.
So it's like they're bringing good actors to these iconic characters that like it fucking works, man.
It'd be kind of cool. I mean, I don't know what route they're taking the character yet because, you know, the trailer doesn't show too much of Mysterio, but it'd be kind of cool if he brings in that Nightcrawler creepiness to it where it's like, oh, fuck, Mysterio's a little off. Do you remember Nightcrawler?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Nightcrawler was amazing. I'm just thinking about that. But in what sense, though? Like,
because I mean, we think that obviously he's going to be a villain eventually, or maybe he's a villain the whole time and he's pretending to be a hero for the sake of this movie. So that what we saw was his persona, I guess, for the world.
His Mysterio persona.
And then within closed doors, he's just creepy as shit, probably.
That would be pretty cool, though.
So maybe they'll go that route. Who knows?
I don't know.
But I'm excited for it. And you know what? It's fun. It's kind of interesting that Spider-Man movies so far, the MCU ones, are kind of being a Spider-Man featuring so-and-so.
Yeah.
Like Homecoming was Spider-Man featuring Iron Man.
Yeah.
And this one you got Nick Fury.
But I'm excited to see Nick Fury coming back, though.
Yeah. He's been missing for so long, man.
Yeah. And
sure,
I
he's
miss
coming,
him so much.
He's coming with Captain Marvel, sure, but he's just been missing for so long.
Yeah. And I think his character is so important to, like, that universe.
He was the glue that held it together.
Yeah. He's very important to that universe, though.
Yeah, he's been out of commish too long.
You know, I love seeing him again. So that movie fucking is pigging back on Avengers Endgame. So I'm curious to see if
depending how Endgame ends, it's gonna skyrocket him to the front. I think that they're coming out too close together. Oh no, wait, this is July, so it's not too bad.
But you know, it's July 5th, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, you know what? That's pretty fucking close still.
But
people will still
it's July
watch
5.
It won't hurt the numbers.
It won't hurt the numbers if people are really excited about what happens after.
Obviously, Endgame is going to be an ending of ending of the first 3 phases. The first roster is kind of over or about to be over, and they're bringing in the newcomers: Captain Marvel, Black Panther, Spider-Man, so on. Maybe even Doctor Strange. Maybe, who knows? But yeah, so this will open the way for whatever phase we're on. 5, 4,
4.
I lost track. Oh, we're going into 4.
The new Spider-Man movie, Far From Home, is the first movie of Phase 4.
Okay, officially. Cool. Yeah, I'm excited. And that trailer definitely did it for me.
Yeah, dude.
So that's good.
It fucking can.
This is more of a curiosity than excitement, but Hellboy.
Yeah, definitely curious about it.
Very curious. That trailer did not do it any favors, man. If anything, it probably made everyone not want to watch it.
I think it hurt it more than the pictures did.
I don't know what they were going for, but the thing is, the trailer that we saw was going against everything that they've been telling us about. They've been saying it's rated R.
It's darker. It's like gritty. And then you watch this trailer and it's like a buddy cop movie. It's weird, man. It was too happy.
But I think they just fucked up with the trailer because there's been plenty of trailers where it's like, yo, this movie's going to be garbage.
Yeah.
And you watch the movie and I'm like, this is nothing like the trailer. This is amazing.
Yeah.
I'm hoping this is one of those movies.
And even like the stills, you know, of the movie, they were all really dark. And it just create like it clashed with the tone of what they were going for before.
For sure. It's just I don't know what the tone was of the trailer. It just seems off. And if that's the movie, then it wasn't what we were expecting.
No.
But we'll see.
I'm excited because of the guy.
David Harbour. Another Stranger Things
You
guy.
See
that they're all trying to push into. I mean, he's always been in movies, obviously.
Yes,
but starring.
But this movie needs to be good for him to catapult into.
This is true. If this movie sucks, he's going to stay in shows forever.
Yeah, I'd say he's fucked.
Yeah, this is his make or break role right now.
It is because he's fucking leading it. You know, he's the main character. He's the main guy. So for the sake of Hellboy and for the sake of his career, I really hope this movie is good.
I hope it's great
because Hellboy has in the past has been good movies. in my opinion. I've enjoyed them, but they've never really gotten the fucking mainstream praise that they're they should have gotten. So I hope that this movie does that, all around. It's scary in a sense of like, they're clashing ideas right now. But hopefully it's just the trailer is fucking stupid.
I hope so.
And maybe those are all the funny bits of the movie.
That'd be nice.
And hopefully the movie is like really dark, but the way it looked, the way it felt, I don't think it's what we all expected it. I mean, at least what me and you expected it to be.
Right.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Before you continue, let me give you the start date for this one. Hellboy.
I don't remember what it was.
Hellboy comes out. Shit, man, I passed it. I think it's another summer movie, which is a really bad mistake.
Oh, that's a terrible idea. You should just do fucking August. August is the sweet spot, man.
Yeah. Hold on. It's Hellboy comes out April 12th, which is before the summer, right before the summer.
They could probably get 1 week in there, but they need to fix their marketing.
The problem here is the week before is Shazam. So if Shazam is really good, Hellboy's not going to make it.
Yeah, for sure.
And after Hellboy, they have about 2 weeks before Endgame comes out.
Yeah. No, they're damn, that's a shitty spot to do it in. Nope, only time will tell, I suppose.
It's like we keep saying, people don't fucking think ahead about these things.
I'm telling you, August is the way to fucking go, man.
But I mean, like we were talking about this before. Movie studios need to realize that you shouldn't be cramming all these movies at one point in the end of the year. Your movie could be successful at any other period in the year.
Yeah.
And it's like what video game studios are starting to recognize, that everybody's dropping games.
The average person will only drop a certain amount of money on movies during a certain spot. And if everything is back to back to back good shit, no one's going to see it all.
Everyone's going to wait for what
You're
they want to
wait.
see.
Exactly. So fuck it.
I mean, they need to start, like, I don't know. They need to fix that. But
this has been going on since the beginning of blockbusters.
Yes,
and it's going to stay.
Because they all want to be part of the summer. But
they're idiots.
Some movies don't need to be part of the summer. Hellboy could have came out.
Eventually, this will stop. Eventually, this practice will die out.
Hopefully. But it takes somebody with real balls, a studio with real balls, to drop a movie in, like, January.
Yeah.
Or, February, August.
They usually,
so some of the biggest surprises have come out
absolutely
in those time of the year. Like,
I mean, for the most part, those are Oscar movies that you're mentioning as well.
All right, so Get Out came out maybe like in February or some shit like that.
Something like that was very early, and that was great.
Highly successful.
Black Panther, February,
highly successful.
Yeah, dominated.
You know what I'm saying? The A Quiet Place, I think, came out in February too. Highly successful.
Maybe even a March. But yeah. But definitely
still, like,
the first quarter of the year.
There are odd times that, like, why wouldn't you do that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. To continue our list, let's see. Lego Movie 2.
April 6th. Sorry, buddy.
Oh, April? Which one's April?
A Quiet Place, April 6th.
Oh, fuck. Wow. But, well, shit. The word of mouth. There you go. That's the...
That's how we cover our ass right here.
This isn't a golden rule, obviously.
It's not. But again, you have to be smart.
But how many A Quiet Places do we have?
Again, yes. But you see, Hellboy's coming out at the same day as A Quiet Place.
Oh.
But you gotta think about it. A Quiet Place came out with nothing around it. Hellboy's coming out.
And it was also a scary movie that wasn't dominated by other scary. Everyone likes to put their scary movies in October.
Yeah.
Everyone fucking goes around Halloween.
Exactly. But what makes Hellboy a bad spot this year is that it comes out a week after Shazam. And if Shazam is good, as I expect it to be, Hellboy doesn't have a chance. It doesn't.
You're probably right. As I was saying, Lego Movie 2.
I don't know, man.
You don't know? Dude, I fucking love the first one. I think
the first one's fucking amazing. Everything is awesome.
Hell yeah. I think this one's going to be great. Will it be better than the first? Absolutely not.
Nah. But it comes out soon, February 8th. So
can't wait. There you go, February. Bam.
Yeah. Perfect time. I just don't know. I don't know, dude. I'm
excited for it. I just love that Chris Pratt is playing two characters. He's playing... He's playing Emmett from the first one, and he's playing a parody of himself and others. He's playing a Harrison Ford, Chris Pratt amalgam going on. I like it because, yeah, man, it seems like the humor, judging by the trailers, it looks like they kept the humor there, but we'll see.
Yeah. I mean, the first one caught everybody by surprise again.
Yeah.
You know, nobody. Dude, I never expected a Lego movie to be good.
Yeah, as far as if no one did until it did.
It was fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah, honestly, the only Lego movie that hasn't been that great was probably Ninjago, just because I felt like that got too fart jokey. It wasn't mature enough, funny enough. The other ones had a sense of maturity to it that parents can go and enjoy it just as much as the kids.
Yeah.
If this one stays on that, which judging by the trailers, it seems like it will, it's going to be great.
Yeah,
but we'll see.
I hope it is good. It looks interesting. I'm not excited about it, but am I gonna watch it? Of course I am.
Mm-hmm.
I am.
Hobbs and Shaw
Yeah.
is this year.
Fuck Vin Diesel and Tyrese.
That's right.
You heard it here first, kids.
The Rock and Jason Statham.
It looks so good. The idea looks so good.
There you go. Like there's as of this recording, there's no
trailer.
There's no teaser, no trailer, no nada. All we have is the idea.
But it has a. I keep saying it looks good because if you think about it, it's Jason Statham.
You're visualizing it.
Yes, it's Jason Statham, The Rock, playing the characters. They're both badasses. Like, and then you have my man Idris Elba as a villain. So good.
Armando's got a man boner for Idris Elba.
So good, dude, man.
Can you blame him?
He's so sexy, man.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be great. Him as the villain.
Yeah, man. Look, it comes out August 2nd.
Boom.
Perfect.
Oh my God.
Perfect time.
Oh shit. That's your August movie then.
You know what I'm saying? But that's it. That's the only fucking big movie coming out in August.
That movie is going to be like Jumanji in the way that it's going to be number one for weeks and weeks and weeks because nothing can compete against it.
Nothing's it's gonna dominate the month.
Honestly, even if the movie sucks, it's
gonna dominate the month.
It's got The Rock and it's a spin-off of Fast and Furious. And you know the marketing is going to piggyback off of all that.
Yeah. So look, I'm going to tell you right now because these are none of our anticipated movies. It's going against Dora the Explorer.
Yeah.
Bomb.
Right.
And then the following week is Artemis Fowl, which looks terrible also.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
And those are like the biggest movies in August. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's going to dominate.
Hobbs and Shaw killing it that month.
It will.
It's going to break $1 billion.
You know what? You're probably not wrong, honestly. I mean, fucking Jumanji got $1 billion,
Dude,
didn't
China
it?
loves the Fast series.
China loves The Rock.
Yes.
China just loves The Rock. Put The Rock in any movie and China will gobble that shit up.
So think about that shit, dude. China had, I think Avengers broke the biggest opening of a movie in China. Because before that was Fast and the Furious was dominating that. I think Fast and the Furious was like fucking 300 million in China, some shit like that.
I believe it.
They made it. I'll look it up. But Hobbs and Shaw, man, that looks good.
Yeah. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, the new Tarantino movie. Dude, it's Tarantino. Sure, Tarantino, his Hateful Eight, in my opinion, wasn't that great, but it had its moments.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I just love the idea of it. It's just, it's pretty much like this Western actor that's, it's probably in that time where the Western movies kind of stopped.
Yeah.
And it's him and his stunt double trying to make it in Hollywood again. But it's happening at the same time that the Manson murders are happening. So they're going to tie all that shit in together. It's going to be kind of like the Dark Side of Hollywood type shit.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm really excited to see what he does because it looks like it's going to be a parody of how Hollywood is.
Yeah. All right. So taking it back to our Hobbs and Shaw conversation. Biggest box office ever, total gross, is in China is Infinity War at 359 million. The next American movie is The Fate of the Furious, which had that title before at 392. Wait.
But it was second place.
Wait. Yes. Because I was looking at the opening weekend. Opening weekend, Avengers had the biggest ever. And then Fate of the Furious. But total gross at the box office in China was Fate of the Furious still on top at 392.
Wow. They do love their Fast and Furiouses, man.
And you know what's right after that? Furious 7 at 390.
Damn.
They love their Furious series. They love their Furious series.
As long as they market this correctly, for them to understand that this is the spinoff.
Yeah, it's gonna kill.
For anyone to understand that this is a spinoff.
Yeah.
Bam. It's gonna dominate in any fucking country it comes out in. Yeah. That's gonna be crazy.
And Terry's gonna be salty as fuck.
For sure. But fuck that guy. Yes. These are more curiosity ones. So MIB International.
I'm very curious about that one.
Yeah.
Very curious about that one. So taking it back to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood comes out June 26th. Also 26th. A summer movie.
Ah, come on, man.
That's probably like, I don't know. That's a bad choice. Sorry.
Yeah, but it's Tarantino, so it'll have its views.
Yeah. But I don't think Tarantino movies tend to be a box office draws, to be honest.
That's a good question. I don't know.
That's
a good point. I mean,
I don't think they've ever come out in the summer. Because you think about his past movies like Inglourious Basterds, I don't think they ever came out in the summer.
I don't remember.
I don't think
Kill Bills. I don't remember those.
I don't think those came out in the summer either.
Good point.
I'll tell you right now.
Yeah, he's never been a box office guy. This isn't. You're right. This isn't going to be a box office film, but it's still a Tarantino movie.
And, of course.
And people are still going to flock to it. Yeah, you're probably right. It's not going to make the big numbers.
Inglourious Basterds dropped August 21st.
August. There you go.
Well, one of his other last movies.
The one before was The Hateful Eight.
Hateful Eight. I think also was not in the summer at all either.
No, I don't think so. I feel like that was an August one as well.
The movie Hateful Eight was December 25th.
Oh, that was a December one.
Yeah.
It was. I remember all the marketing that it was all in the snow and they were saying this Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh,
what's the other one that before that one? Django Unchained. Django. Let's see. I don't think Django was also a summer movie. Let me look this up before we continue this conversation because it's gonna bother me. Django came out December 25th, a Christmas movie.
Wow, he loves his Christmas movies.
So yeah, this is.
I wonder if this is another Christmas movie because they're kind of hinting that this one's the end of the year. So fuck it, he might just go for Christmas again.
Probably. I don't know. I don't know if June 26th is like a festival premiere, or if it ends up being like a wide release at the end of the year. I don't know.
It might be a wide release though. He might be feeling lucky. I wouldn't, but I'm still really excited for it. I mean, the cast looks fucking crazy. There's so many people in that movie. Yeah.
Yeah, so go back to your curiosities. I'm sorry about that. I just wanted to... no, actually, Once Upon a Time is July 26th. Confirmed. I don't know. I think he's banking on his star power to take it up. You know, Brad Pitt, Leo DiCaprio.
Margot Robbie.
Yeah, so I think he's betting on that.
All right. Back to my curiosities then. MIB International. I think the cast looks great, man.
June 14th.
Yeah.
Release date.
Chris Hemsworth. Tessa Thompson, Liam Neeson.
They're trying to get the
Ragnarok.
The Ragnarok.
Yeah,
power.
Yeah, man. But they're also changing the dynamic up too. You know.
I like Chris Hemsworth in funny roles.
Yeah. Hemsworth is gonna be the cocky idiot. The cocky idiot that's their best agent ever, but ruins everything. You know, like the 80s.
Yeah.
He's like the 80s action hero cop.
Yeah.
And she's gonna be it seems like the conspiracy theorist that figured them out. I think
she's actually an alien.
You think she's an alien?
I think she's a first time MIB has aliens in it, right?
I mean, the trailers didn't show that unless that's your.
No, I think she actually is an alien, to be honest with you.
Really?
She has powers.
You think so?
Yeah. I think so. I think she's different. So I think that's where the dynamic's going to come in. Or she's actually different.
Now you got me stumped on that one, but interesting. Yeah, I'm not too excited for it, but I'm gonna watch it anyways because I'm just curious.
Yeah, I'm definitely. I feel like watching that movie. You have any more?
Yeah, but I have one that I'm saving for the end because I wanted to end on a really, really strong note.
All right.
One more curiosity: Terminator 6, I believe.
So
is what number it's on.
So the reboot after the reboot after the reboot.
Yeah, man. So this is so the rights for Terminator reverted back to James Cameron, and he's going to be producer.
Which is
yeah, he's not writing or directing. He's just producing, which means his vibe will be in it essentially, and he'll guide it. But that's about it.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
man.
James Cameron does what James Cameron wants, you know.
It's got what? I believe his name is Tim Miller. It's the guy who directed the first Deadpool. That's who's directing it.
Okay. That's not that bad.
And you got David S. Goyer writing it, who did all the Blade movies. Let me rephrase that. All the Blade movies, including the shitty one. But he did all the Dark Knight movies.
But he had help in those.
He did, except for Begins. Begins was his baby.
Really?
For the most part, yeah. Begins was his, which is my personal favorite.
Wait, I could have sworn Jonathan Nolan helped him write all these movies.
I mean, maybe. But I know Batman Begins, he had more help. I mean, he did that one more himself. Sure, he probably had a little bit of help, but he had a lot of help in the other two.
Interesting.
But then he also did Man of Steel and BVS, Batman vs Superman. So, you know, he's got his ups and downs writing wise.
I don't think he's a strong writer though.
Yeah, he's got good ideas.
Yeah, he definitely has good ideas, but I don't think he's a good writer.
Yeah, I'm just really excited about it because they're bringing back Linda Hamilton. They're bringing back Arnold. I mean, they brought back Arnold in the last one.
Yeah, I mean, they bring back Arnold all the time.
I'm not excited for it. No. Again, I'm just curious about it.
I'm very curious. Yeah, absolutely right. I agree with that statement.
Yeah.
Let's go through some more curiosities I have here.
Okay. Hit me with your curiosities.
Alita Battle Angel. What's your curious level here?
That was my, you know what? I have a list of curiouses that I didn't want to get into, but that's one of them.
You see, the only
reason I like the idea of it.
Yeah.
The visuals look fantastic, but I don't like the anime look of her face.
Yeah, it's fucking terrible. They put way too big eyes on that one.
I know what they were trying to do because they're trying to copy the manga, but the fact that she's the only one that copies the manga and every other character is regular, that's bizarre to me. I don't know how they're going to explain it in the story, but either way, I don't know. I'm also getting a lot of Ghost in the Shell flashbacks in a way, so I don't think it's going to be that good, but I love the idea of it. I love the way it looks.
It's funny that, like, I think when the trailer first dropped, her eyes were huge.
You think they shrunk the eyes?
I think they shrunk the eyes.
It's possible.
They don't look as big as they used to, because they used to look big, like doll eyes, like big glossy eyes. Mm-hmm. And the trailers, like the last trailer I saw is when I went to go see Glass the other day. And I saw the trailer, you know, the trailer was in front of it, and the eyes weren't as big as when I first saw this trailer. And when the first time I saw it, it was really bad.
You might be right.
I think they shrunk the eyes down a little bit to make it quote unquote maybe normal, but still keep it within that anime look they were going after. But I don't think it's as big as it once was.
Yeah.
But the only reason why I want to see this movie is because Mahershala Ali is on it. Yeah. I want to support my man.
That guy's on a roll, man. He's knocking him out the park with True Detective and everything. He's knocking him out the park.
I'm in full support of his career. So if I have to go give him this movie money just to be able to be like, I supported him, I'm gonna do that. So
fair enough.
I'm gonna support this guy.
What else you got?
Pet Sematary.
Ooh, I just saw the trailer for that while I was watching Glass, actually, as well.
It looks creepy.
I like the vibe of it. I'm digging it.
Because the other one was very like funny, right?
To be honest, no, it was scary as shit.
It was? Okay.
It was scary as fuck. Oh, but I watched it as a kid, so everything is scary as fuck to me.
True.
I haven't watched it since I was a kid, so it's not fresh in my head of how it is. You know, some shit doesn't age well. Like I watched the old It when I was a kid. I watch it now, I'm laughing because it looks like shit.
Yeah, that's true.
The old It, yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe Pet Sematary is the same way. But I remember being scared shitless with that. So
okay.
I'm interested in it. Yeah, definitely. It wasn't on my list, but definitely there.
I don't mind trying to check it out. Pedro, wait. I have to make sure if this was the one you wanted to end on.
That was my ending.
So let's keep it as an ending then.
Yeah,
let's keep it as an ending.
That's the ending.
We already talked about Aladdin. What was the other one?
I have Brightburn
right here. Rocket Man.
You know what?
Which is the Elton John biopic. That looks fucking weird as hell.
Yeah, with the kid from Kingsman.
Yes, Taron Egerton. Taron
Egerton.
Yeah. Which I liked his acting.
I love the vibe that they're going with this movie.
It looks so weird, and that's what I'm fucking excited about.
Because sure, it's a biopic, but it also looks like they're going to get trippy.
Yes.
Hopefully they get very trippy.
Yes. I hope like the movie is portrayed through his delusions, I guess. Because
a part of me thinks that that's just going to be one or two sequences when he's drugged out of his eyeballs, but I hope it's there the entire movie.
No, I think it's the entire movie.
That'd be nice.
Because for what I read about this movie is that they were...
Because they said based on a true fantasy in the marketing.
Yes. They're trying to go for a fantasy angle, and I think a lot of things when he's singing or when he's...
Right.
It's the way he wishes things could be, maybe.
Could be. A little across the universe bleeding into it.
Yeah. So I'm excited about it, and I like his acting, and I think he also sings all the songs in the movie. So which would be pretty exciting to see that.
Is Kingsman 3 for a 2019 release or no?
I don't think so.
Okay, because I saw that on the list somewhere, and I'm like, that doesn't make any sense.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I don't know. I'm not sure about that one.
No.
We'll circle back to that.
We'll circle back.
Another movie I was kind of curious about.
Oh, the one that I said really quick, Brightburn. I know we talked about that one. The James Gunn produced movie of it's pretty much what if Superman went bad when he landed as a child. So it's the whole Smallville farmer's family.
Yeah, that looks good.
And it looks good. It looks like a nice low budget scary film.
Thriller.
You know what? It kind of looks like what Chronicle was doing too. It was a very like it was a big concept. It was essentially Akira, but they made it low budget as possible.
Yeah.
And I like that. So this feels like that in a way.
And I think it could be a hit.
I think so too.
Like a low under the radar type of
like
hit.
A kind of little A Quiet Place type hit.
Yeah, yeah. It looks so good. I think it's gonna attract more of the comic book fans than anything. But it does look interesting. The feel of it looks very creepy.
Yeah, it looks
very
him
weird.
with the red eyes and that burlap sack over his head. It looks terrifying.
It
That
looks
look
scary, dude.
Like I wouldn't be surprised if there would be kids dressed like that for Halloween with a red light up eye. I would lose my shit.
Yeah, that'd be so fucking scary. I feel like it's gonna start off very happy and then just fucking go straight downhill from there, dude.
Right, happy, but with like little moments of like
weirdness.
Yeah, he'll enjoy killing bugs at first or something like that, and it's like, oh, that's a little weird, but okay.
Yeah, well, all right.
Boys will be boys.
Yeah. So I'm excited to see that. Another movie that I'm really excited to see that comes out this year, October 11.
Okay.
Zombieland 2.
I had that on my curiosities list. I don't think I'm excited for it, though.
I enjoyed Zombieland so much that I'm willing to give this a chance. And everybody's back.
Everyone.
So, fuck it, dude. If everyone's back, dude, that's a sequel to watch.
You know what would be nice? If they bring back Bill Murray as an actual zombie.
But he was a zombie. Oh,
no. He was a fake zombie, but he died.
Shit, that could work. Because I don't think they double tap.
No.
I think after they killed him, they ran away.
I wonder if Zombieland does the Walking Dead where you just die anyway and you get up, or if you have to get bit. But either way, it'd be kind of nice doing another dumb Bill Murray cameo.
Or just somebody else in general.
Or just someone else, yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
You know, originally it was supposed to be Mel Gibson instead of...
oh, really?
Instead of...
But Bill Murray's so much better, though.
It was a million times better, man.
You know how fucking picky Bill Murray is with roles?
Yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah. So,
but I don't know, man. It's been so long since the second one, and I'm very scared of these sequels after a long time. Like, another Super Troopers or another Zoolander or another...
Super Troopers, people say it was okay.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Or another Dumb and Dumber. You know, I'm worried about that. Like,
yeah.
Sure,
but it hasn't been that long, though.
You're right. It hasn't been that long, but still it feels that long in a way.
Yeah.
Because I'm worried about it more than I'm excited about Zombieland. Okay. Yes, it has everyone back, and... Sure, could be good, but the first one was just so unique.
It was very
at the
unique.
Time.
Yeah, it was very unique.
Sure, there's been Shaun of the Dead before that, but
this one had like a nice little
but this one had a nice, funny, dumb American feel to it. You know?
Yeah. Well, I'm excited about it, so I'm looking forward to that. Another curiosity I have: A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood.
What's that one?
October 18. That's the Tom Hanks plays Mr. Rogers.
Oh,
in his biopic.
Nice.
So what makes it perfect is that they're almost essentially the same.
Damn. You know what?
Tom Hanks and Mr. Rogers, you could barely tell the difference.
Dude,
man.
you showed me that photo and I did not think it was Tom Hanks.
You could barely tell the difference.
I had a double blink.
So I'm excited about that one. It's an interesting biopic to see there.
Hell yeah. It's funny. He's done 2 of my heroes already. He did Walt Disney in Saving Mr. Banks, and now he's done Mr. Rogers. Yeah, I'm definitely watching it for sure.
What about the Jumanji sequel? Comes out December 13th.
You're right. Yeah. The cast looks fucking crazy.
Yeah. Everybody's back. You know, you got Danny DeVito and Awkwafina in it this time.
Yeah, I wasn't excited for the first one, but the first one was a good movie. It was a good movie.
I saw it again, and that shit was fucking held up.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
And
am I excited for it? Not really, but am I gonna watch it? Absolutely.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm not excited, but I'm gonna watch it.
I'll watch it.
I got 2 movies for you now.
It's gonna make an ungodly amount of money as usual.
It is. I hope so.
Yeah,
I hope so. So I got 2 movies for you now.
Okay.
Both of them are piggyback each other.
Okay.
They reference each other in a sense.
All right.
First one is Knives Out. November 27 is a Ryan Johnson movie.
I know where this is going. I know where this is going. But okay. I'll bite with your first one.
Do it. What do you think? I have no idea what this movie is about.
Oh,
but it has a lot of good people in it.
Okay, so who's in it? I don't know anything about this movie.
Essentially, it boils down to a who did it type of movie. It has Daniel Craig, Chris Evans, Jamie Lee Curtis, Michael Shannon, Christopher Plummer, Toni Collette, and that's just a little bit.
Damn. Here's my thing with Rian Johnson. Yes,
hate that guy.
We give him an ungodly amount of shit for Star Wars, but before that, I liked Looper and I loved Brick.
Okay.
And Brick was a whodunit.
Yeah.
And I fucking love that movie. But that's early Rian Johnson.
Early.
I hope this is an early Rian Johnson movie. And
with a bigger budget?
With a bigger budget. I'll watch this with no without a grudge, I should say.
Notions.
Grudge free. I would watch this. Am I excited? Not really, but I'll watch it when it shows up because, like I said, I want to give him a shot and make sure he stays in these movies and not touching properties that shouldn't be touched. And it's funny, the next movie I was going to mention as well. So let's just fucking go to it then.
Star Wars, man.
Star Wars Episode 9. 9!
What do you think, man?
I don't know, man. What is there to think? Let's hope J.J. Abrams puts the pieces back together. But what is the pieces back together exactly? I have no idea. I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know what I want out of this movie.
Me neither.
I can't figure out where it's gonna go. I don't know what I want out of it. I don't know any.
I know exactly what I wanted from 2. I mean, episode 8.
Exactly.
But I have no idea what I want from 9.
I feel the exact same way.
At the end of 9, at the end of 8, The Last Jedi, it was so like wrapped up.
It was so wrapped up, and it shouldn't have been.
What's gonna happen?
It's
now?
like you didn't leave shit for anyone else.
Yeah. What's gonna happen?
We've talked about this to death, so I don't want to get too into.
No,
8,
but we're talking about 9 now.
Yes.
So what's gonna happen? What the fuck could happen?
I don't know, man. And whatever they got to do, they got to wrap it up in 2 hours.
So essentially, they're gonna have to create a new story and wrap it up at the end.
In a way, it's gonna be it's gonna be the continuation of the rebellion trying to take down fucking this guy.
Yeah.
And maybe they'll do the Knights of the Ren that have disappeared. Or maybe they won't. I don't know. But J.J. Abrams created the Knights of the Ren, so I'm pretty sure he'll bring it back.
Yeah, I think he's going to bring back all his plot lines that were supposed to be in 8.
There's a lot of rumors, but the rumors and all this shit. There were so many rumors and crap for the last movie, and none of it was right.
No.
So I don't believe any of this. But
there was more rumbling and more rumors about 8 than there has been for this movie. I think people were so curious and trying to figure things out.
I actually can tell you exactly why that is, because the nerds, the crazy fandom, the one that butchered the movie and the cast, the crazy ones.
Yeah.
Sure, we didn't like the movie, but those people were crazy.
Yeah, they're crazy.
They're the ones that hunt for every single fucking detail out of anticipation. They're the ones that got their heart broken with 8. So they don't give a fuck about this right now. So they're not going to go and hunt for it. They're just going to be like, oh, the movie's out. Let me just watch it and see what it is. That's my opinion about the rumblings.
Are you going to watch it first weekend or are you going to wait?
I'm going to watch it first weekend for sure. I'm still a Star Wars fan. Even if the last movie, the last movie is technically Solo, but even if the last episode wasn't what I wanted it to be, it doesn't mean I'm going to give up hope in the franchise. Another person's heading it right now. So if it was another Rian Johnson movie, then I'd be like, I could wait a few days. But it's J.J. Abrams back.
Yeah.
So, and I loved his Force Awakens. Sure, it's a remake essentially.
Very cliche.
But it was good.
But I liked it.
So, am I excited for 9? No. Am I going to watch it first fucking day? Absolutely. Because I'm I'm a sucker for the franchise, man. I have to do it out of loyalty's sake. and hoping for the best.
So Disney could drop a movie of somebody shitting and call it Star Wars, and you're still gonna go watch it day one.
I'll still watch it, and I'll be like, yeah, it's a piece of shit, literally. Yeah, man.
All right, man. Let's wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up and go end strong.
Let's do it, man.
Motherfucking John Wick Chapter 3 Parabellum.
Dude, that trailer?
Oh my God, that trailer.
Oh my God. John Wick still has it, man.
Is it crazy that this is the most anticipated movie of the year for me, even more than Infinity? Isn't it crazy?
It's crazy.
Than Endgame,
It is crazy.
It's crazy.
And it's crazy and it's still crazy.
Fuck
is John Wick though?
It's so strange. When I watch Endgame, I got goosebumps. When the trailer. When I watched the trailer for John Wick 3, I was fucking jumping around like a kid.
This movie should have came out next month, dude. That's how fucking.
Yeah.
It should have kept with his February date. It had.
It should have.
It's coming out in the middle of the summer.
Yeah, but it's gonna make an ungodly amount of money because
I don't know, man.
Dude, it's John Wick. Everyone loves John Wick,
but it comes out in such a fucking terrible time.
It is
that I don't think it's gonna make money, man.
It will.
So look, John Wick comes out.
I highly disagree.
John Wick comes out May 17. Okay. The week before it, Detective Pikachu.
Okay.
The week before that one was Avengers Endgame. After that, I think each of these after that one comes Aladdin. So, and the Minecraft movie.
It's gonna dominate its weekend if that's what you mean.
Is it though?
It for sure will. It's John Wick, dude. You know how much? I mean, fuck it. I don't know how much money the second one made, but the second one was so highly anticipated.
Yeah, but it came out in a perfect time.
It did.
February.
It did.
So like, it's one of those things where they pushed it into the summer. Is John Wick a summer movie?
So here's the thing. All these movies that are being crammed in the summer, they all, for the most part, have the same demographics. John Wick has a different demographic, I believe.
Yeah, it does. Older people.
Yeah. People that miss the action movies. Like, when I say action, I mean like the gritty cop action movies. Yeah. Like the diehards. Mm-hmm. Like, that's that crowd. All the movies you just named, they're more of the kiddie teenager.
Family friendly movies.
Family friendly is probably the right. Yeah, that's a good term for it. So it will make its money.
I don't know.
It'll make more money than the second one, I believe. I don't know how much the second one made, though. This is just me throwing numbers out of my ass. But this is very highly anticipated.
I don't know, man. It's scary for me because I want John Wick to succeed so fucking much. But
this is also the last one. So even, let's just say hypothetically,
that's what they're saying.
Hypothetically speaking, this doesn't dominate the way we want it to. It's not that it's not that bad a loss.
John Wick 2 came out February 10th, 2017.
Okay.
With a budget of $40 million, and his box office was $171.5 million.
But also think of like the Blu-ray sales and stuff like that.
Yes.
Like by word of mouth, this is a huge movie.
I don't know, dude. I don't think John Wick is a strong as franchise to be in the summer.
Let me just put it this way. I went on Instagram the day the trailer dropped, and my feed was dominated by that trailer.
Yeah, but
everything I followed.
But that's your circle, though. It's your circle,
right?
But that's not the general audience.
But just to give you an idea, I follow. I forgot what it's called right now. Only in Dade. I follow Only in Dade, which only posts shit that happens in like fucking Dade County or whatever. And they posted the John Wick trailer. What the fuck does that have to do with anything? They're the ones that show dumb shit in Miami.
Yeah.
And it was there. Another one that shows another news place about all the political shit, all the crap, you know? They showed the fucking trailer for John Wick. Obviously, it's because the people that head the Instagram page are fans of it. But
yeah,
just the fact that they showed it and the comments were like, yo, I can't wait. It's like, those are regular people, you know?
I hope so, man. I really hope. Because the John Wick franchise is one of those franchises that it's so under the radar.
Yeah.
That
they also have
it kills.
They have a planned spin-off show, and they have a planned spin-off movie as well. So we'll see how that is.
I don't know, man. Is it gonna be good? Fuck yeah, it is.
Even if it's bad, it's gonna be good. Even if the plot is terrible,
but
the action
John
scenes
Wick plots have always been terrible. They're very
This
pointless.
is true. You killed my dog.
The first one, you killed my dog. I'm coming after you. Yeah. Number 2, you were after me. Now I'm after you again.
Yeah.
So like, but the 3 is essentially the same thing. Like now you're trying to kill me and I'm trying to survive. You know, like that's the plot of John Wick.
It's true. We don't watch John Wick for the plot.
I want John Wick for the fucking gun fu. Okay, yeah. The gun fu. That's all I wanted for it. You know, the plot has to be bare bones, just enough to give me the action sequences that I want. I don't know, dude. I hope it's successful. I don't think it is because it comes out in a fucking terrible time period.
I agree with you. It's a terrible time,
it's
but
gonna fucking kill it in tomato score.
Ooh, I hope so.
and audience score.
Yeah, I agree 100%. It's a shitty time to release it, but it could still hold its own for at least its weekend, at the very least. Because you said Aladdin's on the back end, Aladdin's going to dominate because everyone and their fucking mother wants to watch Aladdin.
Detective Pikachu comes out before it.
Sure, it'll dominate. Detective Pikachu will get its own weekend.
So like it's one of those things where
Each movie's going to get its own weekend, I believe.
If I don't know though, dude, because if Avengers is as strong as we think it's going to be, it's going to dominate for a while. So I don't know.
All right, well,
but
time will tell.
Am I excited for it? Fuck yeah. Should you guys watch it? Yes, you should.
And if you haven't watched the other two, fucking watch the other two.
Support John Wick, man. He needs your love. He needs it.
Keanu Reeves needs your love.
All right, guys. This is the end of our podcast. Hope you enjoyed it. It's an exciting year for 2019. Stick with us for the ride. We're going to be here for all these fucking movies. We're going to review it. So stick around. We're here for the long ride.
Bam, bam.
Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.